Alright guys, welcome back. We are here at Harrah's in Las Vegas. We're doing the strip walk here for 2018. It is February here in 2018, so we're going to do the same strip walk as always. We're going to take a little bit of a stroll down the boulevard. We're going to see some things that have changed, some things that haven't changed. So I'm going to kill a couple of birds with one stone right away. So it is Wednesday, February the 7th. Right now it's about 11:45 in the morning when I'm filming this. So if anybody's wondering on that. So for the audio, we are using the Zoom H1 with the Rode SmartLav Plus for the lavalier microphone. For the video, we're using the GoPro Hero 6. As well as the GoPro Karma Grip as well. So that's what we're using for stabilization, video, and audio. Up over to the right is Numbar and Starbucks. I have not gotten my Starbucks today, so we might have to stop in at one point to do that here. So over to the right is the piano bar. That is still the same, it still hasn't changed. Coming up here at the Horseshoe in between the Link and Harrah's. Pretty chilly out today. I think it's only like 66 or something like that. It's not very warm. But then again, it is February here in Las Vegas. So Guy Fieri's burger bar and kitchen bar and grill is over here. Take you in through the Link like we have in years past. The essential shop for the Link is going to be off to your left-hand side. The sports book for the Link is going to be off to your right-hand side. There's a couple of restaurants that are buried in the back of the Link. The Link is a rather big resort and casino, so there's a lot to see here in the Link. It was a lot bigger than what I thought, but then again, I've always just walked through this little entry part. Make our way back towards the boulevard and down towards where the new In-N-Out Burger is. I ate there a few times in July. It is really delicious, but what In-N-Out isn't good. So Shays is kind of like an Irish pub bar. They also have gaming and stuff in there as well, so if you're interested in that, it's off to the left-hand side. You can get there through the little alleyway that we're going to be walking through. You can also get there through the Link as well. Coming back towards Las Vegas Boulevard here by the big In-N-Out sign. We're going to go in on the north entrance of Flamingo like we normally do, where the big birds are and everything like that. Margaritaville straight ahead of you there. Most of this stuff hasn't changed since the last time, I don't believe. Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips is down here over to the right. Nectar Bath Treats, I don't think that was here last time. That might be new. I'll have to check that on the other video that we did back in July of 2017 and see if that's something that actually did change. So the Daiquiri Bar was one that wasn't here in March of 2017, but was here in July of 2017. Same with Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips, so that's some of the things that we've seen in years past in prior videos here. So if you go down off that way, that will take you towards where In-N-Out Burger is. We'll walk into the Flamingo here. So this is the Nectar's Bath Treats that we just saw. Pretty much it's a soap shop. From what somebody told me, they model soap and things like that. So the Paradise Garden Buffet is up over to the left-hand side. That's going to be the main buffet here for the Flamingo. We are walking into the Flamingo right now. Now, I had a viewer ask me where the high limit room was here in the Flamingo, and I will show you that since we're on the strip walk here. So I'll show you that in this video. Got your essential shop over to the right, so like I said, high price beers, but if you're willing to pay, you can get it. So the Habitat elevators are going to be up over to the right, so if you're staying here in the Flamingo, that's where an elevator bank is. There's also one towards hotel lobby and check-in as well. There's a big elevator bank over there. But you can walk outside. That will take you to the pool area over to the left-hand side there. Center Cut Steakhouse, that's still here from last time. Although it seems to never be open when we do this. Maybe we'll have to do this at night one of these times. That way we can actually see some of this stuff in the livelihood of the evening. However, usually in the evening I have stuff planned with family and friends and stuff that I'm here to see. So that's mainly why I do this stuff during the day when, friends and family are working, and then we can hang out with them after they get off of work. We're entering the casino floor here at Flamingo. Over to the left is Carlos and Charlie's. That has not changed. That's still the same. Sportsbook is over to the left here at Flamingo over there. So if that's where you're looking for. Now the food court is going to be up over to the right-hand side. There's also going to be Bugsy's Bar down here towards the strip entrance as well. Restrooms off over to the left-hand side, so if you need to use the restroom, it's a good place to do so. Like I said, the food court's going to be off right over there to the right. So if you go this way, like we've done in the years past, so Bugsy's Bar is going to be right over there if you're interested in that. And like I said, your high limit slots and poker room and stuff are going to be right here. So like I said, if that's where you're looking for high limit slots, that's where it is. So a few people had asked me about that. It's right by basically the restrooms, food court area. So I think I explained in the text, it's diagonally across from the Bugsy's Bar. So right now we're going to be headed back out to the boulevard here, and then we will walk, I'll take the skywalk over to Flamingo and go over towards Valleys and Paris area.
Guys, before you leave,
So coming out of the Flamingo here onto the boulevard, we are heading southbound on Las Vegas Boulevard right now. Cromwell is straight ahead of us here. this little escalator thing over here to the right that will take you over to Caesars Mirage if you're interested on hitting on the other side or the west side of the boulevard. Got a little bit of wind going on today, not too terribly bad. It's not as windy as yesterday was, but still fairly breezy today. So you're looking at Tropicana right there, or excuse me, Flamingo. So the old Ben & Jerry's is actually open now. We were here in July of 2017 and they said it was coming soon, but it wasn't here yet, so it's actually open. Odd thing this trip, escalators going down don't work, but the ones going up do. So up over here to the left was what I was talking about, Ben & Jerry's. Like I said, it was coming in July of 2017. It's actually here now. It's a little corner shop. Wasn't open when we were actually here in July of 2017, so interesting coincidences. They're getting these shops slowly filled in as they go. A bunch of little shops and stuff over there, places to eat, things like that. Wahlburgers is up over to the left-hand side as well. So CVS Pharmacy is directly ahead of us. Good place to stop, get beer, water, whatever you need. A lot cheaper than going to the essential shop. Las Vegas Boulevard right in front of the Bellagio. Busy day today.
Thank you very much. And just use my walk. Yeah. Take that money.
So the Hex Kitchen and Bar, that's a really good place to eat. Had a friend that ate there and said it was really decent. I haven't tried it myself, but from what I've heard, it's a good place to eat. Up over on the left-hand side here by the Eiffel Tower leg is the entrance to Paris. So if you want to go into Paris Hotel and Casino, you can definitely do that there. Continue our little walk. These barriers are all new. They added all these from the last time that we walked down the boulevard here. So like I said, they've been working on improvements and adding things to keep pedestrians and tourists safe here in Las Vegas. I know with all the recent people renting cars and trucks and running over people, that was a huge concern with the boulevard, and that's why they added all these barriers. So good thinking on Metro's part. We got a little bit of a breeze coming from the south end of the strip, working its way up north, and we're kind of hitting that head on. So if it drains out a little bit of the audio quality due to the wind, I'm sorry about that, guys. You know, not everything is perfect all the time. Sometimes it doesn't always work out the way we plan, but we'll work with it and do the best that we can. We got a big commotion up here. There's a bunch of cop cars. Don't really know what Metro's doing, but we'll figure it out. I guess they got a cage car and everything. So they got a transport van and like 3 or 4 Metro units down here. So I don't know if you can see that. Like clockwork again. Paris Drive and Las Vegas Boulevard, and I'm stuck standing again. Like I said, bunch of Metro here.
Let's go.
Sorry, you got a sign. You can't hear you. You got it.
Dang, quite a bit of cop cars here. But anyway, we'll continue. Cabo Wabo Cantina. Basically, it's like a little Mexican restaurant, bar and grill. Good place to grab margarita up there, over to the left. The Mile shops are up here at Planet Hollywood, as well as the food court in the back. The escalators are working going up this year, so that's a plus. So we'll go ahead and take this. Remember, like I said, put one foot in front of the other, otherwise you'll feel like you're falling backwards. So Gordon Ramsay's burger is up here. At least it was in years past. We'll see if flames are lit up on that. As we make our way into Planet Hollywood here. So burger is still here. The flames are lit up today, so we'll see that here in just a second. So if you're interested in Gordon Ramsay's burger, that's where it is, right here in Planet Hollywood, towards the entrance on the north side. So this is Planet Hollywood that we're walking through right now. Gordon Ramsay's, like I said, is over here to the left side. Flames there are pretty sweet. Extra lounge is over to the left, so the sports book is straight ahead. High limit slots over here are going to be on the left hand side, so up here, after you see this big pillar on the left, take a left and that'll take you to their high limit lounge and things like that. But we'll sort of do the same thing here as we've done in years past at Planet Hollywood. We'll make our way through Planet Hollywood, we'll exit towards the boulevard, and then we'll continue making our way towards the south end of Las Vegas Boulevard. I know one of these days I will get the filming done here in Planet Hollywood and get that done and accomplished for you folks, because I know that's something that a few of you have requested. It's just haven't had the time and haven't gotten it done yet. So I hear you, I'll work on it. Big Chandelier is still here from years past, so the Miracle Shops, if you keep headed left, we'll go that way. There's a bunch of restaurants and places to eat and stuff back there as well. So we'll go ahead and follow our signs here to go out towards Las Vegas Boulevard. Giant Chandelier, like I said, that's still here. Same thing as in years past, and then straight ahead is going to be the ticket booth for half-price tickets and shows. So like I said, we used to diss these in years past. These ones aren't bad. These ones just sell the extra tickets that they weren't able to sell on the show floor for that particular night that they're offering the tickets for. It's not like the timeshare shit where you go to a timeshare meeting for a pointless amount of time for shit you're never going to buy just to get free tickets to a show. So Pink's Hot Dogs is still going to be up over here to the left. That hasn't changed. Like I said, your Miracle Mile shops are off over here. The PBR Grill is up over to the right. Batman's not here today, unfortunately. Batman was standing right here last time, if you guys remember that. So no Batman, but oh well, maybe we'll see some other street performers today. Just kind of hoping to run into him again. He was a pretty friendly guy. So right across the street, we're on Harmon Avenue here in Las Vegas Boulevard. Right across the street is going to be your Cosmo, Aria, Bellagio. Sort of take a look down the north end here. Make our way towards Bubblegum Shrimp. You know, there's a Popeyes up here and a few gift shops as well. So if you take the Skywalk over to the right, that'll take you over to Cosmo and Aria. Up over to the left is going to be McDonald's Twin Peak Panda Express. They also have a Popeyes Bubblegum Shrimp tattoo shop. There used to be a Krispy Kreme in here. I don't know if Krispy Kreme is still here. I don't think it is. So I guess that's something we'll have to check. They got a Walgreens in here, so if you need water or beer, good place to stop and get that right there. Krispy Kreme is still here. And they added like a local brewery thing. That's kind of cool. That's new. This brewery thing is new. Probably stop in this Magnet Max store. You wouldn't believe how many times I drop nuts and bolts and need a magnet and don't have one, so remind myself to go in there. Popeyes over to the right. Rainforest Cafe used to be in the MGM, is right over here. Twin Peaks is right over to the left-hand side as well. Make our way across Harmon Avenue here. So if you go down to the left on Harmon Avenue, you can actually run into the Hard Rock. And they still haven't put anything in the old Harley Davidson shop barbecue place. I'm surprised. I figured that this would have been prime real estate and this would have been something that would have been leased out at least a few months ago. It's been vacant for a good amount of time now, which is pretty surprising considering how much stuff changes and how many leased out buildings, you know, go for, you know, prices. one of the things that's interesting is that the legal marijuana industry hasn't attempted to get that building just for the location-wise of it. Now, I know that there's certain licensing restrictions and zones where it can be brought to in places like that. So that's Harmon Avenue, Las Vegas Boulevard right there is the intersection that you guys are looking at. Big LED board. So in the beginning of the videos, I did a time lapse. I was standing right over there by the ARIA sign for when I did that time lapse. So if you're wondering where those were coming from, that's where it was. Like I said, they added all these barriers that was here from the last time. But still interested. Harley, what are you guys doing? Figure something out for this location.
Scouts.
So up over to the left is going to be your Travelodge discount, basically budget hotel, things like that. There's some shops and stuff up here. Chili's hasn't changed, that was here in years past. Souvenir shops are over here, so they still have Miller High Life special, 16-ounce cans for $1.19. Dirt cheap, nasty beer. Like I said, these pedestrian pillars are all new. Those weren't here the last time we walked down the boulevard in July. So these have all been recently added here to the Las Vegas Boulevard. Coming up here on Aria Place in Las Vegas Boulevard, the Mandarin Oriental is over to the right. So that's that big building that you're looking at right there. CVS Pharmacy is off over to the right as well. So tattoo shop and souvenir shop are all over to the left, just like they were in years past. And all these barriers are new. And then the construction spot. So that's one of the things that's coming up here shortly is the spot that was under construction the last time we went down the boulevard. So we're gonna have to check that out and see what the status is on that, because I know that's one of the things that we were going to look at. So Rockin' O'Reilly's is still there. Rockin' O'Reilly's, that was there last time. That hadn't changed. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what's going on with this place. It used to be pretty jam-packed a few years ago with this place being pretty popular, pretty busy. And then now it just seems like it's kind of a vacant ghost town when I walk down this part of the boulevard. So I'm not sure if they're just having issues with this side of town or this side of the strip and having problems, or what the case is being, but it's pretty dead from what it's been in years past. That's one thing that I've noticed for sure. So if you remember last year, we had to cut off over to the left-hand side because this was still all under construction. So this is all updated and new. Now up over to the left-hand side is going to be souvenir shops and stuff like that, 4 for $10 t-shirts, and a bunch of other assortment things and stuff like that. The Deuce is straight ahead. So if you're interested in the Deuce, it's not a bad means of transportation. So this is what they were working on. This was all under construction here last time. Now they got it all done. They added basically the bus stop for the Deuce here and a few other things. Fatburger is up over to the left. That hasn't changed. That's still here. A couple of shops and stuff are going to be up over to the left-hand side. There's also that food court that we talked about in years past that is there. Double Barrel, I don't know if they're recently going through like a remodel or renovation over there by 800 Degrees Pizzeria, but that was all under construction. Because I know that was a viewer requested video. I was actually on that side of the boulevard, and I was going to film it, but it looked like they were working on it or something like that, so not really sure what's going on. I'll have more about that, more details on the next one when we go down the boulevard, either later on this year or next year for sure. So Walgreens up over to the left-hand side. Like I said, if you look over at Monte Carlo, it's all ripped apart. They took apart the whole top of the front and everything like that. So they're changing all of that to the Park MGM. So I'm interested to see what Park MGM will look like when that gets all wrapped up and finished. Camera Store is actually closed. Interesting, because that was here for a number of years, that Camera Store was. So, but there's plenty of stuff up here. There's Denny's, there's going to be an Outback, there's also the Coca-Cola souvenir shop and store as well. Got helicopter tours going on today, so it is a little bit noisy on the boulevard. So if you can hear that in the background, that's the noise and commotion you're hearing, along with the wind and traffic of LBB as well. So Hard Rock Cafe, Denny's is over to the left here. Famous Footwear off to the left-hand side as well. So ABC stores, good souvenir shop, place to grab beer. I know yesterday I grabbed a few beers there. I think they got 2 for $5 Bud Light Coors, Miller Lite, 2 for $5 16-ounce specials or whatever. So not too terribly priced. Deja Vu again, getting stuck at the same intersections.
And then they're like, yeah, this is never going to go down anywhere you go. And we're like, all right, so we'll just make it for the effect.
Well, I still got a couple left, and I got brought here. You can take them on the plane.
I almost gave you a light kit to go along with them to like spring them up on like
Oh, yeah.
All right, over to the left-hand side is Outback Steakhouse, the Coca-Cola souvenir shop. In the food court, I don't think anything's changed. I haven't been up there. It's been at least a year since I've been up in that food court, but we'll look at the signs. We'll see if anything's changed from the last time that we went up that way. But starting to get warm on the boulevard. It's chilly when we first started this out, but it's amazing in 30 minutes how warm it actually can get here in the city. Yeah, so I don't think anything's changed. Subway, Dairy Queen, Popeyes, Sbarro, excuse me, Wendy's, Del Taco, Panda Express, and Orange Coolers. So yeah, nothing's really changed. Pretty much the same as the last time that we walked by here. This is under construction, that's new, so I'm interested to see what goes up here. Designer Shoe Warehouse in spring of 2018. So we'll have to be sure to check that out in the next strip walk video.
How we doing, sir? Welcome.
Where are you from?
That guy was here for the last time that we did this as well, so he was here on the boulevard. so that hasn't changed. That guy's still here. Now this is all under construction as well, so now if I remember correctly, there used to be like a souvenir shop over off to the left-hand side here. So I'm not sure what they're planning on doing there, so I guess we'll have to check that out in the next one and see what happens there. But I guess we'll leave off with you guys here. This is the end of the strip walk here for February of 2018. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button on today's video. If you haven't already subscribed yet, please consider doing so, but I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.